Hey there folks, my name is Alex. My partner Megan and I wanted to fill our lives with experience, so we moved into our van Betty and hit the road. When we realized how much more we can do while living out of a van, we decided to go all in for the long run. After 6 months of living in the van and traveling around, we've decided we want to completely rethink, redesign, upgrade, and improve our van. We're doing a full rebuild. This is the Alex Build Stuff Show. It's the show where I build stuff and I show you.
Well, hi there, folks. Welcome to the Alex Build Stuff Show. It's the show where I build stuff and I show you. Why are you still here?
Welcome back to the show. My name is Alex, and this is the Alex Build Stuff Show. Thank you so much for being here. In this episode, we're going to take care of the cabinetry. There's a lot of cabinetry in this van. But before we do that, I'm going to introduce you to the sponsor of this episode. If you spend any amount of time outside of the United States or Canada, you'll realize that having a water filtration system is actually a pretty good idea. Seeing as our travels will one day extend possibly further than Mexico, we thought that, looking way ahead, this would be just the very best option for us. Let's see what's inside. So we got here their 5 micron coconut shell carbon block filter and their 0.2 micron absolute filter. Yeah, give them an A+ for packaging. There you go. Nice thing about this kit, I noticed right off the bat, it actually comes with 1/2-inch PEX fittings, and it all looks like it's heavy. It's a nice package, and looks like it's really good quality. That's really tight, or I'm just really weak. So I think this will be quite a game changer for us. We will probably be able to just fill up our jerry cans in any random river and just filter everything through these and have clean, safe drinking water. Approved. So if you're a keen observer, you would have realized during that intro that there's actually already cabinetry in here, and yes indeed, I am shooting this intro, or I shot that intro well after the last 3 days that I've been building cabinetry in here. I got to a point where I was talking about building our water filtration cabinet and realized that I actually have to build the water filtration cabinet before I build the platform back here that I was talking about. So I'm gonna do that. I needed the water filter physically in hand to kind of look at the shape and dimension of it so that I can build around it. Let's get on with the rest of the video. This will start right into the cabinet building zone thing. Creative space, yeah! folks, welcome back. It's been a few days. We had some friends over, so we were visiting, and I wasn't working on the van, but I am back now. And I want to show you what I've got done with this whole unit here. So as I mentioned, this is our kind of like water sink unit. Put 3 jerry cans down in here, and then there is a sink up here, and all the water out of our jerry cans will run through a 2-stage filtration system, and then we'll have a 12-volt pump pumping all the water up into here. And what I have left to do on this is just put doors in it, kind of shore it up so that it's a little bit more sturdy and can be screwed down to the floor. It's been a complex one. There's been a lot of things I've had to work around. Well, it took me about a day of work to get all the modifications done to the water unit, and I'm pretty happy with what I've accomplished. I'll show you all the little bits and bobs and secret compartments that I put in here. Yeah. Alright, so there she is. You can see down here I've just got this kind of like generic random little storage unit in here. So maybe we can stuff shoes in there, or sandals probably. Put switches in. So these are going to be switches for our interior lights, for our water, and for the exterior light. This right here, this is going to be for our P funnel. We learned about the P funnel from our friends Max and Rachel. They have one in their van. And something that we noticed while we were wild camping is, and especially wild camping in the cold, is in the middle of the night when you want to, or you have to pee, you have to get out of the van. And when heat is such a crucial thing, when you're living in a van, you don't really want to give all your heat away by opening up the door. So it's nice to have a funnel inside of your van where you can just pee into and it goes onto the ground. Obviously, we're only going to do this while we're wild camping. Thumbs up for that. I'll show you how that works later on once I actually get the funnel in place. On with the rest of the stuff. You can see here that all of our water cans fit inside. Look down on top. There's all our water cans with ample space for expansion. Our water pump is going to go right here, and then I'm going to have a flexible hose that can basically go to each of these just by using a quick connect, and then the water pump will go down to our water filter down there, and then come up to our water spout, which will be right here. And then going around to here, I just have this little cabinet. I have no idea what I'm going to put in there. I can like just barely get my hand in there. This might be just for like firewood, but yeah, we have a little hard to close door. Now that I am done the water unit, I can get on with building the storage units that go alongside the bed, which I'm really excited about, because once I'm done those, then we start working on countertops, and then eventually get after the upper cabinets. So things are moving along here pretty nicely. Happy about it. Alright, well there you have it. That is his and her cabinets on either side of the bed. Before I go any further, I am going to pull everything out of here and paint the walls. So we're actually going to go white all the way up to the ceiling. I think I'm going to leave this as just kind of a nice trim accent, but otherwise everything else is going to be white to kind of brighten it up in here. As you can see, well, I'm looking at the camera right now. It's pretty warm in here right now, which isn't a bad thing, but we want the space to feel open, so you need to kind of balance the warmth. So yeah, this is yet another process that I don't really love doing. I don't like painting, but it's got to be done, so I'm gonna get after it. And yeah, let's do that. So that's pretty well it for paint. Probably have to do a few more coats of clear coat here and there, but otherwise that's more or less it. So now we get on with reassembly. Well, now that's painted inside, it's time to start getting after the countertops and the cabinets up top, so let's get after it. Well, I've got a bunch of chunks of this spalted maple that I got from my dad. I've got it running through the planer and then through the joiner to make everything nice and straight so that I can glue it together. So I'm going to do that now. Well folks, I've been avoiding it for almost a month and a half now, but I'm finally going to take care of building these bloody ceiling cabinets. So it's really hard for me to build in this van, especially when it's like on the ceiling, because as you can see, it's not quite my height, but yeah, it's time to take care of those. Yay! And before I go, I just want to show you guys what I've done, which is on the floor. So last night with a surge of energy, I took care of this platform that I've been meaning to build for a long time. So this will basically get our seating position to a normal seating position when we're on the couch. Gives us a little bit more extra storage. So that's a nice little storage compartment there. And that's another one there. Pretty skookum. Well, folks, that is just about the completion of all of the cabinetry. I just have one last little thing to do, which is putting a dish rack right there. And then I'm pretty much done with all of like the structural cabinetry, which I'm so excited about because this has been like 2 weeks of cabinetry. It has taken me a long time to get here. All right, let's get this last thing done, and then that'll be the end of the video. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. Yay! There's now a place for plates, bowls, and AeroPresses. That's pretty fantastic and took me a really long time to build. It is like probably 4 hours after 5 hours. I don't know. It took me a long time. Anyway, pretty happy about it. Well, folks, that is it for this video. I have accomplished a lot. I am actually really happy with how much I have accomplished. And you know what? I'm personally really proud of myself because I think everything has turned out really, really sharp. And I just continue to improve on the skills that I've been teaching myself for the past few years. And it feels really good. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos, commenting, liking, and subscribing, all of that. Thank you so much. It really helps to build this channel and to keep me motivated to continue making videos. It's not easy, as you may imagine. I am exhausted at the end of the day because throwing around cameras and then doing all of this stuff and in and out of the van, you know, 150 times a day or whatever. And yeah, anyway, thank you so much for being here once again. And remember, until next time, keep on roaming. Peace.